Hello everyone, we started learning image captioning problem. Now we shall see the continuation of that, transfer learning with transformers in image captioning. So under the transfer learning approach, what are we trying to do? It's a pre-trained model on a new task. So in case of image captioning, what are we trying to do? First we need to pre-train the visual encoder. So in our example, we can use either ResNet 50 or visual transformer, which is typically trained on ImageNet dataset. And why are we working with this data set? Because it has got huge number of images. It helps the model to learn various generic features like textures, shapes, colors, etc. Fine tuning. Once this model is pre-trained on ImageNet dataset, we are trying to train the model on MS COCO dataset, which has got more than 3 lakh images with 5 captions for each image. So this model is going to help us in order to generate a relevant caption for the image. So the transformer model is typically pre-trained on huge text corpora data, and only the final layers are fine-tuned, so that we are not going for classification, we are going for captioning. Training process: first you load the pre-trained visual encoder, then extract the features from the image. After that, we are trying to go for tokenizing the text, wherein each token is generated. Then finally, the generated tokens are given to the decoder, which is trying to put them in proper order so that the relevancy of the caption is maintained. And finally, we are going to compute the loss. Once loss is found out, we are going for back propagation, wherein you are trying to adjust the weights at the visual encoder and again fine tune the transformer model. Inferences: after training, for inference the model generates captions by feeding the visual features, right? And also we need to give the prompt, we know that. And pre-processing the text, what do you do in this pre-processing the text? Text captions are tokenized into a sequence of words or subwords. Tokenizers typically convert the text into tokens. Building the transformer model, how do we build the transformer model? Input layer should be there, embedding layer should be there, transformer layers which are trying to go through the features and generate the text, output layer which is a dense layer with a softmax activation function which is trying to predict what is the next word in the sequence. Training the model, we need to train the model, then caption generation should be done and inferences are to be drawn from that. In order to train the transformer model, what is the process and who are working there? First you need to pre-train the visual encoder, text processing is to be done, then the transformer decoder has to put them in proper order, then again train the model with MS COCO data set, and finally the generated caption should be inferred. So whenever you are trying to work with this approach is trying to take the leverage from transfer learning. What it will do is it is taking help of the pre-trained models for feature extraction and text generation, and also it is trying to do the jobs of image captioning. So with the transfer learning, by adjusting weights to the words that are generated and to adjusting the weights onto the features of the image, we are able to get more and more relevant captions for the object. Next session we will be talking on how do we improve the performance and how do we go for the state of the art models. Thank you.